we had a stolen item at the gas station I worked at, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what I was thinking. My manager pretty much told me, "Hey, if someone steals something, just let them. Like I don't like not just let them, but like don't try to do anything. Like your life, your health, it's not worth a $20 case of beer, right?"
Yeah.
So I don't know what I was thinking, but this dude came in and just grabbed two like 16 packs of Busch Light, went out to his van, and I'm going to say it again, third time. I don't know what I was thinking, but I just started walking towards the door. And he looked in the store and went, and got in his van and shut the door as I was opening and started the car. And you know me, 6'3", 340 pounds. He had no fucking idea what was going on. And I was just dead. I was just walking like the Terminator. In his head, his wife was in the car too. In their heads, it was just probably dun 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 dun. Because they pulled out, but they pulled out so fast, they hit the barrier guarding the fuel stations. And I laughed, grabbed his handle to like open the door. Again, no fucking idea what I'm going to do. And he drove off. Dude, I scared the shit out of him.
Yeah.
He probably thought he woke up in a Terminator movie.
The dude busted up his car for two packs of the cheapest beer you can get.
Oh yeah, no. Took out his took out his
Taillights?
tail light, fucked up his bumper for two 16 packs of Busch Light.
It surprises me how stupid people can be.
It's insane, dude. Why are you stealing beer?
Yeah.
Why? Your priorities. Dude was like a 40-year-old dude. I'm like, don't you got some kids to take care of?
Straight. Don't you have like a mortgage you need to pay off or something?
It's 2 a.m. Go to sleep. We got work in the morning. I'm not throwing shade. I got work too. All right? I don't need to be at a gas station at 2 a.m. stealing fucking alcohol.
Right. I don't think I've ever witnessed anybody like blatantly stealing at a job. Actually, when I worked at Staples, it was around it. Staples in Murfreesboro was weird. Like it wasn't like wild. It was mostly dead, but every now and again there would always be like an organized theft ring that would just come around. Yeah. And every time it's just like you can't do anything about it. You can't follow them out the door. So good luck, I guess. And I remember one specific time I was sitting at the front register and we have their walkies in and I just hear, hey, this group of people look suspicious. They're like walking around the store, but they're not picking anything up. Because, they weren't just like looking, like they were looking like they were nervous, I guess, because they were, of course, stealing.
Yeah.
And after they had left, I remember the manager walking around and saying, yep, open package here, open package here. Like they just went through. It's like, can't do anything about it as according to store policy. So it was just, why? Why were you stealing pins?
Hey, in California, what is it? $300 worth of stuff? And then it's like a charge or something like that?
I think it's $500 until it hits, then it hits misdemeanor or something like that.
That's insane. It's cool. It's insane. What stuff have you stolen from a store? I know you have. Thank fucking Christ, Z. Thank Christ. Because you could have immediately been like, what you mean by that? What you mean, of course? You've stolen things. Thank fucking Christ you didn't do that. And it sucks that I brought it up. So let's just keep this train rolling.
So this was 10 years ago in Mexico. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not giving away when this happened. But this was like, I don't remember how long ago this happened, but they're here and I've just had them ever since. I've never even opened them.
See, I've stolen one thing as an adult, and it's usually been on accident. Like we've gotten a charger cord or something like that, and we've placed it like beneath a gallon of milk, or not like a gallon of milk, but like some toilet paper or something, and we just forget to scan it. And we just walked past and we're like, oh shit.
There's a lamp in my living room that was basically that same situation. They had it on the bottom shelf of their cart, and they paid for everything else, and they forgot to scan it. And when they got home, they realized like, oh, I never paid for this lamp.
See, we still have it. We got my mom one time because we were at the grocery store. Me and my brother were like 6 and 4 years old, and we found like a little lightsaber, and we were like, we really want it, but she's gonna say no, and we were like, idea. So we were just tall enough to see on the conveyor belt, so we slid it in between, I think like a bun and something, slid it right there, and she scanned it and held it up, and my mom was like, what's that? And she looked down at us, and we both were like, and she looked at the cashier, and she was like, did you scan it? The cashier was like, yeah. And she just went, just put it in the bag.
I accidentally stole something from like a Dollar General in elementary school. I can't remember what it was. I think it was like a Rubik's Cube or something. And I remember asking my mom if I could have it. Her saying no. And I was like, okay. And then I set it down somewhere. But I guess I had a habit of picking whatever up that I sat down thinking, I was leaving it behind.
Yeah.
So I just kind of was like, oh, I almost forgot that, and walked out the door. And then like a week later, my mom saw it and was like, where did you get this? And I was like, what are you talking?
Oh.
Yeah.
There was another time where my brother considers me an absolute buffoon, an absolute dumbass for this, which I fully agree. Again, I guess we just had a habit of like stealing little things from stores, little shitheads. But one time we got some of my favorite candy growing up, and one of the only reasons I enjoyed Easter was the Cadbury cream eggs. Oh my god, dude. I fuck up some Cadbury cream eggs. And I don't give a fuck if you don't like them, just shut up. Anyways.
A little hostile, I see.
But we unwrapped one, split it in half, and ate it behind my mom's back in the store. And my brother was like, we got to throw the trash somewhere, right? Is there a trash can nearby? And I was like, I have an idea. And I took it and I went up to a cashier. And I was like, hey, do you have a trash can? She was like, did you pay for that? And I was like, no. Dumbass, dude. Dumbass
little dumb kid, weren't you?
I was dropped on my head a lot, all right?
I see that. More recently at my job now, there was a dude that was walking around with a backpack full of stuff. And everybody on the walkie was like freaking out about it. They were like, I don't know what to do, but he's this guy with this, and he has all these items. And they were like, well, don't follow him, but you can go as far as the sidewalk outside to try and get a license plate. And nobody ever did. Except the person that had seen the guy walking out didn't hear that message, I guess. I think it was.
See, I just didn't care enough.
Yeah, I was just in the back of the store listening to it all go down. I was like, they're really freaking out about this or something.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't. Like, okay, make sure you watch him. Go to the sidewalk to get a license plate. I'd be like,
I mean, I'd do that just out of respect and company policy or whatever, but